Lately, there's been a war inside my own head. Blank pages, empty spaces, bad idea after bad idea after bad idea. I sit down to create and somehow do everything but. I say I'm waiting for clarity, for inspiration, but really, there's something else. Steven Pressfield calls it the invisible force that shows up the minute you decide to do something that actually matters. Resistance. The more important a call or action is to our soul's evolution, the more resistance we will feel towards pursuing it. The thing about resistance is it breeds in the comfort zone, in routine. You see, there's a paradox within routine. On the one hand, it gives us structure, it's comfortable. But on the other, it keeps us away from true growth, the growth outside of our comfort zone. But the book says resistance hates one thing more than anything else: action. And deep down, I knew if I wanted to make something meaningful, I needed to break out. I think sometimes you have to change your environment to change your perspective. When you move your body, your mind has to follow. In discomfort, you find a new perspective. Because resistance needs stillness and hesitation, action needs movement and risk. And even though I went in with no plan, I found exactly what I was looking for. Because creation isn't born in comfort. It's born in action. But the more I thought about it, I realized it was never about the destination. It was about choosing action over avoidance and creating through the resistance. I didn't need motivation. I just needed to take the first step.
We're here. We're like 15 minutes into the hike.
I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, how are we feeling? How's it going?
Really good.
And you always end up exactly where you're meant to be.
We're on a volcano in Guatemala. Let's go.
I wasn't ready. I didn't feel certain.
We've just been completely coerced into getting these bracelets. We can get the shot now.
But action is the enemy of resistance. And I believe that action is an art.